I have a confession to make, and it's not the biggest confession, and it's also not the craziest confession, and maybe it doesn't matter to you, but it makes me feel embarrassed for some reason, and the more I think about it, I shouldn't. But there's also very good reason for feeling that kind of embarrassment. So yeah. Let me explain though. Meow. Meow.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Ow! Jump scare.
I do think I can fit this. I think I'm ready. This is where I need to switch cameras, so let's switch to the GoPro. The sun is gonna set in like 20 minutes. Getting here was crazy. Like filming myself getting here was crazy. I don't think I did a good job, and I will get better with time. Oh, they left. I can be loud now. Okay, I didn't think that I'd be sitting on Hippie Hill. Also, when I got here, there were two groups already, and I walked by and I just stood there and I was contemplating whether or not I should sit here. And then I was like, fuck it. One was this girl who I didn't want to disturb. It looked like she was having a good time. And then I realized she had headphones on. So I was like, okay, it's fine if I talk. And then she left. And then there was another group that was to my right. And there was a couple and they were all kissy, lovey. And I was like, they are not going to notice what I'm doing. And they just also got up and left. And now it's just me alone on this hill. But now I have the hill to myself. And there's so many bugs. It's me and the bugs now. Welcome to Hippie Hill. Welcome to San Francisco. Yeah, I guess I should introduce myself now. My name is Kanika. I'm 25 years old. I live in San Francisco. And, yeah, this is my YouTube channel. Welcome. And I have a confession to make. And it's not the biggest confession, and it's also not the craziest confession, and maybe it doesn't matter to you because you don't know me. But it makes me feel embarrassed for some reason, and the more I think about it, I shouldn't. But there is also very good reason for feeling that kind of embarrassment. So yeah. Let me explain though. Let me explain with a flashback.
Welcome to the flashback.
Okay, let's go.
Hello everyone, from my childhood Rome. I roamed here in childhood. Welcome to my childhood room. This is the room where I grew up. This is the room where I went to high school, actually. Welcome to the flashback. I want to take you on a little journey through time. We're going to talk about my adventures in college. And also what I did after for a little bit. I went to Purdue University, which is in the wonderful state of Indiana. And I graduated with a Bachelor's of Science degree in User Experience Design. And then I moved...
He needs some milk.
And then I moved back home here to this room. I went to school there for 4 years. Actually, I started early. I started in the summer of 2018, so I graduated from high school in June, and then I started college in July. And right now there should be footage of all of this playing right here. That's the intention. If not, this is gonna look like a really weird video. It wasn't tough for me per se. I was actually on track to graduating in 3 years, and that would have been tough. But I was like, why push myself like that? Why not enjoy this time? I'm really glad I did that. I really didn't have a good time at school. The weather was tough to deal with. It was a huge culture shock. The food sucked big time. I lost so much weight. I wasn't having a good time because of the environment, so that stopped me from really getting to enjoy it. And there were a lot of enjoyable moments. It wasn't all bad. So yeah, I don't know, I think about that a lot, and I keep it with me as I move forward in a lot of things, because I just want to be present and enjoy and remember. So I took a gap year. And I wanted to be there for my mom and my grandma and my family, but sometimes I'm not even sure if I really was. I feel like I was going through a lot of changes after I came home. I graduated at 21, because I started school at 17, graduated at 21. So I remember my 22nd birthday being so tough. Like something about the birthdays after grad were just like really bad, because I think the ones in school were bad, but they were bad because of like social friendship things, and then these birthdays after grad were bad because of like internal things. All was very necessary, and despite it being such a tough time for me, I actually did a lot. I traveled a lot. I had a lot of points built up from all the flying back and forth for school. And I visited family and friends in different parts of the country. This also caused some issues for me, but I think that the silver lining with those situations is that I learned a lot in the process. So the trade-off is fine. I think it was a necessary evil for me to like do it once, experience it once, and be like, never again. I did a lot of things. I traveled, I made friends, I lost friends. I dealt with my own health issues. I worked for a little, then I didn't work, then I worked again, and I'm not working now, but we'll get to that later.
Welcome back. Welcome back from the flashback. I hope you had a fun journey. I felt like everything was going to shit. Not gonna lie. It felt like the end of the world. I know that sounds crazy when you say it out loud. I understand. The thing is, when you're like fresh out of college, extremely hormonal, things are fucked up inside your body, and then everything else is just going to shit. The one thing that you think should be going okay stopped going okay, and then everything stopped being okay. It was just a lot. So yeah, it felt like every professional connection I tried to make ended with them ghosting me, or something not working, or me feeling like a failure. And I see a gopher's head right now. And yeah, it really felt like every time I put my work out there, it was met with rejection or denial. Not to say I'm a stranger to rejection or denial or failure even. Those things are quite common in my life story. I don't see them as necessarily negative. When you are experiencing such heightened emotions, all of those things back to back can really take a toll on you. So I was a bit sensitive after graduating, and I really thought that my life would look so much more different than it actually ended up looking like. So that was also pissing me off. And yeah, it just felt like the whole world was against me. Like, oh, I got served this low-key stupid issue to deal with. Maybe I'll talk about it in another video. For now, it's just gonna remain some weird secret. And also, it's like a if you know, you know situation. Also felt like nobody believed in me, and it wouldn't make a difference if I did or not, because there was nobody else believing in me or taking a chance on me. So yeah, shit happened, and life happened, and I guess I learned that life is not going to stop for you no matter how bad the situation. It doesn't stop for anybody no matter how bad their situation or how great their situation. Literally nothing is permanent. Change is the only permanent thing. Dude, we lost the sun, bro. It's okay. Change is like the only permanent thing that exists in life, actually, I would say. So yes, time is a construct, but the days and the seasons continue to pass, even if you didn't get the job offer, and even if they did ghost you. And yeah, somewhere along the way, I learned that I have to believe in myself. Clearly, other people are not going to do that. And actually, I learned recently that other people don't feel like they need to do that as much if you don't do it. Like, you're not signaling to somebody you're not signaling your worth to the public when you actually wait. The sun is freaking gone, bro. Ugh, the lighting is gone, bro. This feels crooked. I learned that no matter what, I have to believe in myself. Yes, you are signaling to other people your worth and such, but what is life if I am not my best friend? What is life if I'm not my number one fan? What is life if I'm not the biggest supporter of me before anyone else? Yes, I can be a big fan and a big support to other people in my life, but it kind of doesn't, in my opinion, it kind of doesn't mean that much when you don't believe in yourself that much, if not more. You know? Like, I also recently learned to be able to give, you also must know how to receive. So, I've been thinking about that a lot. I had a whole thing in here about how I had a whole thing in here about how nobody's coming to save you because they're too busy saving themselves. And like, yes, I agree, but also that's not a good way to look at it. You just need to like love life and love your life. So yeah, sorry, I was distracted by another couple. The big confession is that I am unemployed. I'm employed by fun. I'm fun employed. I do feel a little embarrassed about it, but I don't feel as ashamed about it anymore. I learned so much in the past 3 years. I am very proud of the progress I've made as a person, also like as a professional. Just the way that I think has changed a lot. So much so that let me slow down. So much so that I can't really relate to like memories I see of me or old photos and pictures because I just acted so different. And yeah, that's growth. So I don't feel as ashamed about it anymore because I learned a lot in the past 3 years. I wasn't sitting and doing nothing. And also in the times when I felt like I was sitting and doing nothing, I was thinking and doing a lot of shadow work. Basically, I was doing invisible work, and that doesn't translate well when you're applying to jobs. At a time when I want a 9 to 5, I can't believe I'm saying that. I just actually, that type of stability, I think, would help me grow as a creative and in so many other ways that, like, I can't see yet. But I used to think it was the opposite, where it would, like, inhibit growth. Unfortunately, financial independence is a crazy thing. I'm realizing now a lot of the things I want to do require a steady source of income. So yeah, that's my confession. I'm unemployed, I'm fun-employed, whatever you want to call it. I'm wasting my time, whatever you want to call it. I could explain why I don't have a job and what jobs I've had till now, but it's a new year. I want to move forward. I want to keep the theme of action. So we're not going to dwell on the past. We're going to keep it in mind, but we're not going to dwell on it. That's a very big difference. Dwelling, keeping in mind. Okay. Instead of telling you everything I have done, I will tell you the reasons that I want a job. Because my friends may know that this seems very out of character for me. Oh my God, can you go on a 9 to 5? The fuck? What is wrong? What happened? I agree. These are the reasons that I am finally looking for a job in corporate tech. Financial independence, rent, bills, health insurance, paying for improv classes, buying fabric to sew, buying yarn to crochet, buying supplies to craft, taking ceramic classes, paying for membership to a ceramic studio, paying for dance classes, paying for gym membership, paying for painting classes, paying for music lessons, buying my friends dinner to show them love, buying my friends trinkets to show them love, buying my family things to show them love, paying for family dinners here and there, paying for travel, taking my family on an all expenses paid trip somewhere, hosting a B-day party somewhere, to be able to finance making a short film, to get better camera and audio equipment, to buy cooler shoes, to buy more weed, financial independence, health insurance, dance classes, buy better quality camera, donate my money, force my friends to go to karaoke with me by paying for the session, treating my family out to birthday dinners or vacations, renting a studio space somewhere, and finally renting an apartment with in-unit washer and dryer. If you've made it this far into the video, I hope you stick around to follow my journey, and if you're on the same journey, I hope you comment and let me know like what your situation is. There's bugs, bro. I want to know what's going on with you. I want to make community on YouTube. I want to make friends. I'm out of my hating people phase and I'm into my loving people phase again. I have always loved people, but at some point I lost the message. But I'm back. We're so back, guys. We're up. It's also freezing. It's so cold now. So, yeah, I'm probably going to walk back home. Thank you for watching. Thanks for giving me some of your time. I hope to see you on the next video. And literally, I swear to God, there was a bug on here. I gotta go because these bugs are eating at me. Anyways, see you in the next vlog. Bye.